Heyo, it's Diamond White, and I'm answering questions from the Daily Mailbag. These better be checks. Okay, not much decorum here, but we'll get through it. The first one we're gonna open, my favorite color is yellow, so we're gonna do, well, this isn't really yellow. This looks like pee if you have like kidney disease, but what's one song you wish you wrote and why? Pink and White by Frank Ocean. Anything by Frank Ocean. Also though, SZA's writing her pen is crazy. Also my pen is crazy. Have you heard Summerland? I'ma just self-promo, I don't give a. Or, shout out to James Fauntleroy, the homie. Die with a Smile. That's my love song. I have a little summer fling situation boyfriend. I don't know what it is, but we went to Hawaii and we danced to that song in the rain. It wasn't raining. It was dark and I was drunk, but it was fun. And I had on the cutest dress and this white girl came up to me and she was like, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my whole life." And I literally peed on myself. Well, I didn't literally pee, but I wanted to. It was so cute. It was so sweet. On to the next. Thank you. Next. I feel like this one because it's gold. And do you see my grill? Do you see my grill? What's one thing about the music industry that no one tells you but everyone should know? The music industry is dying. It doesn't exist. Get on TikTok and post your music. Post videos every day. Film yourself shitting if you want to. Like, there's nothing that the internet can't do. Labels are trash. Fun fact, right after X Factor, I did X Factor when I was 12, 13. I got signed to Sony. I took my music to the label, played it for them, and they said, "We don't know how to market a black girl." ... What? Anyways, the industry is just like crap. Like, do you make music right for you? And just like find your style, find your vibe. Yeah. Okay, next question. And here she is. What's a purchase that made you question your life choices immediately after this happened yesterday? I have expensive taste. That's not my fault though, that's my mom's. But, so I walk into the Gucci store and I'm like, let's just look at the glasses. Found the best pair of glasses for for $595. And I just got Prada's the other day. Oh my God, I sound like such a right now. Can I say Anyways. The purchase that made me question my life choices immediately, I saw these Gucci platformed heels. Now, I'm not a heel wearer because literally 3 weeks ago, my legs went entirely numb. I couldn't feel my legs. I had to go to the ER. Like, I'm not even joking. I could not feel my legs. So I found these platform heels that are flat. Like, the whole bottom is a platform. They were $1,000. But I didn't buy them. I called my mom first to make sure it's okay because she's like, Diamond, you spend too much money. Why am I always talking about money? I have a song called Money. I just feel like such a bitch. Why am I such a bitch? I'm a brat. I'm gonna embrace it. It's okay, it's fine. But yeah, those shoes, that was a purchase that made me question my life decisions. Next letter. This is so fun, I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. If they made a biopic about your life, who's playing you? Oh, what's that girl's name? Marcella. She was the little girl in Grownish. She has her own production company, and she's like 7 years old. She's not 7 years old, she's like my age, a little bit younger than me. I want her to play me. She would do me well. Okay, what we got? Oh, this one's long. You know, I've never gotten a paper cut in my whole entire life. I heard they hurt. Who's one celeb you'd immediately block if they slid into your DMs? Honestly, Diddy, but we're not gonna bring him up. Who would I instantly block? Probably Timothy Chalamet, because he's my type to a T, but I have a boyfriend. That's what I was supposed to say. I have a boyfriend. I would delete every celebrity unless it was Frank Ocean. He's bi, I think. He's not bi. Cut that out. Here's the next question. Have you ever had a secret relationship with a co-star? Let me read it again so y'all can understand my gibberish. Did you ever have a secret relationship with a co-star that the public doesn't know about? It wasn't secret. Well, it was secret to me because, ooh, should I say his name? I'm gonna say his name. When we first started on set, and I thank you though, because you helped me book this role, but I was on The Bold and the Beautiful for about like 2 years. He was like, ooh, I want Diamond to be my co-star. And then he tried to take me out on dates in fancy restaurants and stuff, and I was just like, we're actors, I'm not really like. And I had to kiss him. On our first kiss, he put so much tongue in my mouth. And then after we had to do it again because it was just so awkward. I was like, can we just like a little bit. And then afterwards he goes, getting tips from somebody who just graduated high school. I said, baby, it's not that serious. You just don't put tongue in people's mouths right off the bat. Like, damn. Next question. I hope this is a juicy one. I want to get juicy. If you could go back and give teenage you one piece of advice, what would it be? Good, drink water. Because I was just drinking juice. And to stretch, and to get into sports. Like, I want to have that body, like that volleyball body, where like you can eat like a whole pizza and your stomach is still flat because you've been training since you were 7. And I want to bring this up too, because somebody on TikTok, I like to do a little TikTok dance. And somebody said your body is coffee. The body is supposed to be tea. And that really stuck with me. You really got in there. So I'm starting Pilates. So you can do whatever you need to do to get on my level, okay? Bye. Next question. You gonna do this to me? Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. You made a TikTok saying that Billie Eilish's Ocean Eyes sounds really familiar to your earlier song, Firefighter. Do you still stand by those claims, or have your opinions changed? You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Long story short, I wasn't even the one who noticed that the song sounded familiar. But guess what I did yesterday? I went to my lawyers in New York and they said, oh, babe, this sounds really familiar. Wait, the question asked me, let me go back. Has my opinion changed? No, it hasn't changed. Because those are exactly the same. People can listen to a song in a studio session, take one little bit, make one little change. Beyonce does this all the time, and then she gets her writing credits. All I'm asking for, I'm not even asking for I don't even give a fuck. I got an album coming out. I got 2 albums coming out. Next question. Y'all love the controversy. And oh, let me just say this one thing about Billie too. I don't know that girl. She probably don't know me. But what I'm saying is, I don't hate that girl. I listened to Ocean Eyes for the first time and I was like, oh, this is cute. I like Billie. I don't have beef with Billie. Don't come for me. Which artist would you say is your biggest competition right now and why? Who am I competing with? Who is me? I am Diamond White. I don't view things as a competition. Okay, next question. In Hollywood, have you ever felt pressure to compromise your values for a role? Hell no. Ooh, I got an audition for Euphoria and they said, can I even say this? I didn't sign an NDA because I didn't audition for it. They said we need a pole dancer and nudity might be required. Do I look like I can be on a pole? I can't lift up my body weight on like a playground. I declined. Politely, I declined. I mean, maybe in the future when I'm a little bit older and I would be willing to show my boobs because I do have double D boobs, but I don't want them to Sydney, how do you say her name? Sydney Sweeney me. Because they just sexualize that girl so much just because she got big boobs. I look like an uppercase P, so don't get any ideas. There's no ass, it's just boobs, okay? But maybe in the future if there was like something like tasteful, like, you know. All right, that's enough questions for today. Again, my name is Diamond White, and I had so much fun. I'm still disappointed that these were not checks, but I will see you guys later.